Please get ready for a dictation of a passage from which possibly the first day skill dictation on 23rd October 2020 was given for DDC Senior PA exam. 5 seconds. Start. The Vice President of India is the second highest constitutional office in India after the President. Article 63 of Indian Constitution states that there shall be a Vice President of India. The Vice President acts as President in the absence of the President due to death, resignation, impeachment, or other situations. The Vice President of India is also ex officio chairperson of the Rajya Sabha. When a bill is introduced in Rajya Sabha, the Vice President decides whether it is a financial bill or not. If he is of the opinion a bill introduced in the Rajya Sabha is a money bill, he would refer the case to the Speaker of the Lok Sabha for deciding it. Article 66 of the Indian Constitution states that the manner of election of the Vice President. The Vice President is elected indirectly by members of an electoral college consisting of the members of both houses of Parliament in accordance with the system of proportional representation by means of the single transferable vote, and the voting is by secret ballot conducted by Election Commission. The Vice President of India also acts as the Honorable Chancellor of Punjab University, Chandigarh. Mr. Venkat Naidu is the current Vice President of India. He defeated UPA's candidate Gopal Krishna Gandhi on 5th August 2017 election. As in the case of the President, in order to be qualified to be elected as Vice President, a person must be a citizen of India, have completed more than 35 years of age, not hold any office of profit. While in order to be a president, a person must be qualified for election as a member of the Lok Sabha, House of Peoples, the Vice President must be qualified for election as a member of the Rajya Sabha, Council of States. This difference is because the Vice President is to act as the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. The Vice President is elected indirectly by an electoral college consisting of members elected as well as nominated of both houses of Parliament in accordance with the system of proportional representation by means of the single transferable vote, and the voting in such election is by secret ballot. The election of the Vice President is slightly different from the election of the President, as the members of state legislatures are not part of the electoral college, but the nominated members of both the houses are part of electoral college for the vice presidential election. The nomination of a candidate for election to the office of the Vice President must be subscribed by at least 20 electors as proposers and 20 electors as seconders. Every candidate has to make a security deposit of Rs 15,000 in the Reserve Bank of India. The Election Commission of India, which is a constitutional autonomous body, conducts the election. The election is to be held no later than 60 days of the expiry of the term of office of the outgoing Vice President. A returning officer is appointed for the election, usually the Secretary General of either houses of the Parliament, by rotation. The returning officer issues a public notice of the intended election, inviting nomination of candidates. Any person qualified to be elected and intending to stand for election is required to be nominated by at least 20 members of Parliament as proposers and at least 20 other members of Parliament as seconders. The nomination papers are scrutinized by the returning officer and the names of all eligible candidates are added to the ballot. Stop.